Melanie Joly is back at it again, absolutely humiliating herself. We gotta watch these videos. I love the videos where we get to pick on her and have a laugh. Although this topic isn't really funny because we're talking about people losing their jobs. But what is funny is the way that Melanie Joly just completely embarrasses herself and even smiles at the fact that 1,000 people just lost their jobs today, or at least got put on notice. So we're going to have a look at this, then we'll talk about it. Now, before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys for doing that for me. So let's have a look, and then we'll talk about it.
Member for Oxford.
Mr. Speaker, termination letters are starting to roll out for CAMI workers out in Ingersoll just weeks before Christmas. One of the workers said it's a punch right to the gut. But on October 23rd, the Minister of Industry said, and I quote, "I expect a full update within 15 days from GM." Well, her self-imposed deadline has come and gone. There is no plan. There is no action. There is no update. Our workers can't keep feeding themselves off of empty Liberal promises. So after breaking her own promises, why should our auto workers believe a word she says?
Yeah! That's right.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to differ. You know why? Because the workers don't agree with my colleague's statement. The unionized workers are completely behind the government's plan to push back against any form of movement at Ingersoll, because we believe that GM can act along with the government and along with Unifor to bring back a new model. Meanwhile, I've had several meetings. I even went to Ingersoll. I met with Unifor, and Mr. Speaker will continue to fight for these jobs.
The Honourable Member for Elgin St. Thomas. When GM shut down the CAMI plant and laid off 1,200 workers, the industry minister claimed she was on it. She said she was demanding a full update from GM within 15 days and that she would offer transparency to Canadians. That was 39 days ago. No clarity, no plan, no relief for auto workers in Elgin, St. Thomas, and London, who this Liberal government told they would have their backs. When the Prime Minister was asked about standing up for Canadian jobs, he said, "Who cares?" My question is to the Industry Minister. Does she?
Nope.
Honourable Minister of Industry.
Mr. Speaker, we are all very much aware that the auto workers are affected by the unjustifiable and unjustified American tariffs. And that is why we've been supporting all of them, working with Unifor, working with Lana Pine, who's on speed dial, and to whom which I speak pretty much every day. That being said, we'll continue to fight against Stellantis to make sure that they bring back their operation at Brampton. We'll make sure that we work with GM at the CAMI plant in Ingersoll, because we think that there's a path towards a good news story.
The Honourable
I wonder if Melanie Joly and Elizabeth May share the same liquor cabinet. Must be one hell of a cabinet. I mean, she honestly, she looks like she's off the rail. I mean, just look at the way she's like slumped over, like her head's tilted. She looks hammered. I know I keep saying it and make videos about it, but it's funny. And probably true. And she's clearly lying. We're going to do whatever we can for that. There's nothing you can do. They're leaving. You didn't read the contract. There's no job protection in it. That's your fault.
Member for Edmonton West.
Apparently nobody in this government bothered to read the Stellantis contract before Canadian, or to see if Canadian jobs would be protected before giving Stellantis billions of dollars in taxpayers' money. The Minister of Industry did not read it. The Deputy Minister for Industry and the past Deputy Minister of Industry did not read it. Finance Canada lawyers did not read it. They all pointed their fingers at the former Industry Minister, who is, of course, the Finance Minister now. So before giving billions in taxpayers' dollars for a project whose jobs are now fleeing to the U.S., did the Finance Minister read the contracts?
The Honourable Minister of Industry.
Mr. Speaker, not only did the entire team read it, but you know what we read? We read what the Harper government did in 2009 when they bailed out GM and Chrysler at the time. And you know what we saw? We saw that there was no job protection in that deal.
Did they lose their jobs?
What we'll do now, we'll make sure that we fight for these jobs. We will make sure that we'll put maximum pressure, and they should stop just whining. They should
They should stop whining. That's what they think about liberal jobs. Stop whining, guys. Or sorry, that's what they think about people who have jobs when liberal policy makes those people lose their jobs. What do they say? Stop whining. That's what they really mean. They're usually not stupid enough to actually say it, but that's what they feel. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's Harper's fault. Stop whining. And then more fake promises and lies. And there are people who are dumb enough to vote for this lady. Yep, those people exist. It's wild. Okay, and then they go into more French, but I mean, like, she had like half a smile on her face. Oh, stop whining. Who cares, guys? I got my pension all tied up. Who cares, guys? I make over 200 grand a year. I'm okay. I somehow get to keep my job. But the middle class workers, the ones trying to feed their families, they have to lose their job. And by the way, it used to be just a couple weeks you had to wait to get EI, which is still too long. But now, it's up to 28 days, if not longer. Everything that sucks has gotten worse under the Liberal Party, and there are Canadians out there who are dumb enough to keep voting for it.